There's a young lady that goes by the name of Reformed Republican, and what she ended up doing was finessing Republicans. Now, you know, a lot of times we talk about shucking and jiving will always get you a lot more money than keeping it real with the people. And this young woman started to say that she was a Republican, that her parents won't pay for her school. They called her, a sellout, and so she needed their help. So they came to the rescue. They gave her allegedly close to $150,000 before she was outed by someone, and GoFundMe ended up shutting that campaign down. She got a lot of money out the Republicans. One tweet they reported, she stated that she was going to get her a iPhone SX Max if anybody else wanted one. So I don't know how much money she got out of the situation. So she finessed them very, very well. And a lot of people are laughing at that. And what's funny for me out of the whole situation is that you see how they want to invest their money into a black person who they feel is extremely anti-black. That's what they want to put their money into. You know how excited they get when they hear a black person talking for them or talking like them, or putting on that Make America Great Again hat that was made in China. I thought America first, but all his products are being made in China. I don't get that, and I don't know how his people don't call him out on that. Why American citizens are making those Make America Great Again hats? Why? But he don't have to do anything that's related to following what he says. His base don't care what he does. When he was saying that he can shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue in New York and people still vote for him, he was right, because his base don't care what he do, what he say, how he acts. It is what it is. Now, this young lady, I've been watching, her Twitter, and also we have, invited her to come on the show to talk about it. She stated she's going to set the record straight. There's a video she's working on. So we'll check that video out when she posts it. And, if anything new that she's going to reveal, we'll, come back and update this. But shout out to her. Shout out to her for finessing, because I think it's funny. How many times black people been finessed out of money? Look all the billions of dollars black people was finessed out of with Haiti, with the Clintons. You're supposed to be helping Haiti with the Red Cross, and Haiti didn't get nothing. Nothing. You're supposed to be building houses. And they said, man, there's so many white folks that's finessed black folks over the years. So, hey, maybe she's getting part of her reparations. I don't know. But it is what it is. Now, GoFundMe, you can return money back to people or whatever. But, the way I look at a donation, if I can't afford it, then I don't do it. And if somebody doing something they got no business, well, I look at it between them and God. That's how I always looked at any kind of donation that I've given to anyone. But, most people don't do things like that. I get it. Most people do what they say. But this one, I just think it's quite funny because, the only reason they supported her because they thought she was a very anti-black, till she surprised them. You read her Twitter, she going in on them. I just think it's quite funny. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this particular story about finessing. I saw some people saying that they were going to go Uncle Tom for about a good 2 years so they can finesse and get their college paid for like her. They were saying things like that. So don't be surprised and you start seeing me cooning. So I guess that's what everybody going to do. They're going to start cooning for capital and doing like Jesse Lee Peterson.